drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot, but you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We've got Edwards. He's out there with Castle. And it's Salon in at the 3 slot. Here's Salon. High post Davis. Clock at 6. Over Pirtle. And that one's good. Davis.
Yeah, the versatility of Davis on offense, he doesn't have to be right under the hoop to score.
Jackson outside. Pass to Mitchell. Picked by Pirtle. Mitchell, the pass to Pirtle. Good on the bucket.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Here's Castle, pounded by Ball. No good on the 3. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Denver. Last time they met was in Minneapolis, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
So it's Minnesota now. Denver getting their last shot to go. And Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Outside Mitchell. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Here's Mitchell, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
You couldn't avoid the charge, even with the little hop step.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Salon. Lays it up and banks it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Mitchell. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Minnesota in the lead. To the middle. Here's Salon. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the night.
Salon at the line for 2.
First one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Time for the 2K leaderboard, showing numbers from the second half of the season. Teams that love to run. Fourth, Denver.
They've looked great since the All-Star break, pushing the pace and trying to punish teams in transition, and it's been working.
Avdia passes to Pirtle. Outside Mitchell. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Mitchell penetrating over Edwards. And again, it's Denver missing. Minnesota leading by 4. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
And Denver making a change here. Smith's checked in. Pass to Castle. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over ball. Minnesota again missing. Nuggets trail by 4. Down low. Smith passes to Avdia. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Edwards. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And a look at the stats for Anthony Edwards.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Davis. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Davis, no good on that free throw.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. Can take over a game on both ends.
Here's Smith. And again, it's Denver missing. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Outside Edwards. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Edwards. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Edwards has got his second basket. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year. And of course, Denver, they're currently tied.
You know, for Minnesota, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Now here's Avdia. Smith outside. Jackson the screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Avdia. And the shot goes down.
A player with his mix of size and speed is definitely rare.
Defended by Jackson. Pass to Salah. And here's Edwards outside. He drops it from range. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Jackson on the wing. Coming off a 16-point game against Phoenix. Back to Ball. Hurdle with a screen on Edwards. The 3 from Ball. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Castle. No points so far. To the inside. And finished off by Davis.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Avdia. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Back to Smith. Beyond the arc. On target from range.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Pass to Ball. Now Smith. From deep. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. Minnesota leading by 8. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
Here's Avdia. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Salon, covered by Smith. Pass to Salon. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Shooting for Minnesota. Salon. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he can't hit the second. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Here's Dillingham, covered by Smith. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Nuggets trail by 13. Here's Riley. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, they need to really start taking care of the basketball. I mean, just careless play since the opening tip.
Pass to Gafford. Gafford the screen. Launches a three. Right wing. The three. Rebounded by Denver. Here's Hendricks. He had 9 points in his last time out. Ware unable to get that one. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Denver has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Inside. Picked it out of midair. Pass to Dillingham. To the paint. And the dunk by Gafford.
Perhaps no better target in the alley-oop than Daniel Gafford. Finish it, young sir.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Bryant, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Pass to McNeely. Gafford the screen. To the middle. And the dunk by Gafford.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
They still need this. Riley, good.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to McNeely. Here's Dillingham. Here's McNeely. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Takes it inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Denver shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Timberwolves lead by 15. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Branham. Denver has gone 1 of 4 from deep.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Here's Dillingham. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to McNeely. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Yeah, he's just been extremely careless thus far. I mean, too early to have 3 turnovers in a game.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Johnny Murphy.
Minnesota leading by 13. Here's Dillingham. No points yet. Outside Johnson. To the inside. That's good from Dillingham on the assist by Johnson.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Riley. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. The floater, and he lays it up and in. Riley's got 6 points.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
I love to see when those shots go in. Oh, taking this arena's breath away. That's a crazy shot at the buzzer. Oh, my.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Anthony Edwards out there with Dillingham. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Furphy in at the 3. Now here's Avdia. Gets the 3 ball to go. 5 points in the game.
Yes, looking to get better from deep. Denny Avdia, just keep shooting, baby.
Here's Dillingham. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Branham passes to Mitchell. Inside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Minnesota leading by 12. Edwards looking for an opening. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Avdia. There's a screen. Fires from deep. No good. And Minnesota has possession, coming off a win against the Blazers.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Pass to Hendricks. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And we've got a moment here to show you this season's most aggressive defensive teams. fourth, the Nuggets.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Jackson, he's checked in for Denver. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Branham. And again, Denver no good.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
To the right side. Pass to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Over Mitchell. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Hendricks. Blocked. And they're on the break. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Ball, he's checked in for Branham. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Nuggets trail by 15. And here's Mitchell. Still without a bucket. Pass the ball. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Mitchell. The shot no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Edwards can't hit. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Jackson gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket. Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Now here's Edwards. He picked up 24 points in their last win against Portland.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Here's Ball. It's a 13-point game. The shot's good.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Edwards against Mitchell. Yep, count it. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Edwards against Mitchell. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 4 rebounds now.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Pass to Hendricks. Now Mitchell, guarded by Edwards, to the middle. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Pirtle's checked in. The Timberwolves lead by 13. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Hendricks. Right side Mitchell. To the inside. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Pirtle's got 6.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Salone. Here's Castle, hounded by Ball. Inside, here's Edwards. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
That's his third personal foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. 1 shot.
Anthony Edwards is a physical force. This guy has the frame and the game to be an elite two-way player.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
It's time for the dance camp. Get up and get down. Get ready to see yourself on the screen and show us your best moves. Let's go. You're on the big screen. You're on beat. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Here's Avdia. 5 points in the game. They swipe it. Here we go for the finish. And he dunks it down.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Ball. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Ball's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Edwards against Mitchell. Shoots off the step back, and it falls all over the rim and in. Edwards has got 20.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Now here's Pirtle. He's got 6. Pass to Hendricks. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Castle. Minnesota leading by 15. Here's Salone. They set a pick. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3. Salone, he's got 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Ball. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. That'll be a second foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the floor.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Outside Johnson. Poeltl against Davis. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Avdia outside. Here's Riley. A shot to stop the run. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. He's got 9.
Well, he may be a top scorer, guys, but Donovan Mitchell is not selfish. What a pretty pass.
Davis against Poeltl. Outside Johnson. Here's Salon. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Nuggets trail by 17. Now Avdia. 5 points in the game. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow, that bucket comes off such a good feed by Denny Avdia. Genuinely selfless with the basketball.
Pass to Castle. Here's Salon. Right side Davis. Over Poeltl. Avdia pulls it in. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Denver shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
At the line for your Nuggets, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Pass to Johnson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Mitchell. From the elbow. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Dillingham, covered by Smith. Over to the left wing. Here's Furphy. Drops in the 3. Furphy's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the middle. Here's Poeltl. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. Daniel Gafford picks one up, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. Branham's checked in for Denver.
At the line for Denver, Jakob Poeltl. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his reliability. You know he's going to give you rim protection and rebounds. The other part is he can play with his back to the basket. Somewhat of a lost skill.
Now here's Smith. He's got 5. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Dillingham. 5 points in the game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, let's take a moment to appreciate some of the NBA's toughest defensive teams. The Timberwolves, 3rd.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
And he drops the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's a minute 12 left in the second period. Here's Riley. 13 points in the game.
Oh, wow. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Yeah, and this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
One shot.
Minnesota leading by 13. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's McNeely. Cashes in the 12-footer. McNeely's got his 2nd basket on the night. Denver has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Here's Riley. He's got 16. Right through the D for the layup. Riley's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Dillingham. He's got 5. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Smith. No luck on that one. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. In the East, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others. Simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebounder in his position.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Nuggets.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Nuggets trail by 13. Jackson out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Ball. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Well, Avdia plays with such good energy. That by itself sometimes can get you to the foul line.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Boy, guys, when you think of Denny Avdia, great positional size, versatile on both ends of the floor, and he's unafraid of the big stage.
He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Tipped! Here's Salon, covered by Poeltl. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Nuggets trail by 11. Ball outside. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the three. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position, that's really nice rebounding technique.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Defended by Jackson. Here's Edwards. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Edwards got 22.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
On the wing, Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Pass to Davis. Over Poeltl. Poeltl with the block. It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Here's Edwards. And off the front iron, and in it goes. He's got 24.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Poeltl. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Oh, you see Jakob Poeltl powering through the contact. Use that size, young sir.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 24. And he goes right over Donovan Mitchell and slams it down.
How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
And J.V. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Hendricks is checked in for Pirtle. And since the All-Star break, no one's been better from the free throw line than these guys. Fourth, Lonzo Ball.
Over the second half of the season, he's been locked in at the line.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Salon, he's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Now here's Avdia. Tight defense on him. And he banks in the layup. Avdia's got 9 points.
Avdia has added some strength to the frame, and he puts it to work right there.
Pass to Salah. Edwards against Mitchell. Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. The three from Ball. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Salon, he's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Castle. Here's Edwards. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Hendricks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Anthony Davis.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
The Timberwolves lead by 12. Outside Edwards. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. And again, it's Denver missing. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Salah. Here's Castle, defended by Jackson. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. They set the pick. Jackson, the pass to Avdia. And again, it's Denver missing. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Here's Castle, hounded by Ball. Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. Avdia pulls it in.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Here's Castle. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Castle's got his first points of the night.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now here's Ball. outside Mitchell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Anthony Edwards. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Riley. He's got 18. And he's going for the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Pass to McNeely. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. 11 points in the game.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. The Nuggets making a switch here. Branham's checked in. And Minnesota making a change here. Here's Hendricks. Here's Riley to the inside. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
The Timberwolves lead by 15. Pass to Castle. Here's McNeely. Here's Furphy. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Riley. 20 points for him. To the wing on the left. Pass to Hendricks. Jacks up a 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Furphy. Basket's good. Furphy's got 7.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Riley. From the high post. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Riley's got 22 points.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Pass to Furphy. And here's Gafford. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And it's blocked. Here's Branham. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Here's Riley. Pass to Ware. Here's Hendricks. Gafford with the block.
Do not go up soft against Daniel Gafford. He will send it right back at you.
Here's Castle. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. From the arc. And it's Gafford missing. Nuggets trail by 15. Smith outside. Here's Riley. 22 points for him. And a strong finish with two hands.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to McNeely. Out to the wing. Here's Dillingham. He's got 5. For 3. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's the 3. Riley, good. Riley's got 27.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Castle. Now here's Gafford. Here's Murphy to win the cold spell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And Denver making a change here. Pirtle's checked in. Pass to Ware. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Dillingham, covered by Smith. Down low. Here's Castle. Soft touch off the glass. Castle's got 4 points this quarter.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's Branham. Pass to Ware. Here's Riley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen away. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's McNeely. And it's Denver with a rebound. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Number 3, Anthony Davis.
Minnesota leading by 14. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Davis has got 8 points.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And here at the end. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. They've got Dillingham. He's out there with Edwards. And it's Davis in at the center position. Nuggets trail by 16. Here's Avdia. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The painted area is not for the faint of heart, and Avdia making some contact happen. I love that.
No good on the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Minnesota leading by 15. Pass to Dillingham. Edwards with it. fader on the way. That one's good for 2. Edwards got 30 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Smith passes to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Smith right side. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Edwards against Jackson. Here's Salong. Into the lane. Got a hand on it.
Avdia, great timing contesting that. Send it back, young sir.
From 8 feet away, Jackson gets the bucket.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Mitchell, the pass to Pirtle. Off the outside. There's the triple. Dillingham with a rebound. Dillingham's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Jackson. The 3 from Mitchell drains the triple.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Pass to Salong. Hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 18. Smith outside. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Jackson for 3. It's not going to go for him.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Salah. Mitchell against Edwards. Shot from the low block. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
Now here's Jackson. Pirtle, the pass to Jackson. And the 3 off target. Minnesota leading by 21. Off target from 3-point range.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Back to ball. Throws it up high. Tipped. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Salon. The second effort. Edwards can't hit.
He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball and no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
The Timberwolves have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Pass to Salah. Gafford the screen. Driving inside. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Charity stripe shot. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Edwards has got 35.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Jackson outside. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Salon.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Tips it back in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Mitchell against Edwards. Avdia outside. Mitchell against Edwards. Takes a three. And that one's good. Donovan Mitchell for three. Mitchell's got 14 points here in the second half. Defended by Jackson. Gafford with a screen on Mitchell. Edwards for three. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jackson. Pirtle with the ball. Right side Mitchell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low. Oh, deflected. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Nuggets trail by 21. Inside. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Ball.
Well, we know Pirtle, very efficient down there. This guy has got great post moves and soft touch.
Out left to the wing. Here's Castle, hounded by Ball. Castle misses. And Ball will bring it up here for Denver. Pass to Mitchell, and stolen by Edwards. Only one man back on D. He goes up. Oh! And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, with the kind of motor Edwards plays with, doesn't give the defense much of a chance to catch him in transition. Nicely done, Anthony.
Now here's Mitchell. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And they're running. Edwards, no good.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
And that one's good. Mitchell's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
That shot wide open.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Pass to Avdia. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch. Yep, and he's got his three-point shot back. He did nothing from range in the first half. But here in this quarter, whoo, he's got it going.
Here's Castle. Gafford with a screen on Ball. Castle for three. Hits a three-pointer.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
Pass to Ball. It's picked off.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
Both free throws good from Gafford. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Ball passes to Avdia. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
The officials were right on top of that one.
14 foul. At the line for two, Denny Avdia.
First one falls for him. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
Free throw good, Edwards.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together, and we'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. To the paint. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's ball. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 1:56 left in the fourth. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Take a break. Take a break.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Pass to Ware. Now Smith. Over Dillingham. A nice shot by Smith. A minute 37 left in the fourth. Minnesota has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Salong. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Dillingham on the take. All alone. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
That one goes in.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now here's Smith. The three from Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Here's Branham. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Dillingham. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Anthony, it was a great...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.